I'm out on a walk. I've decided that I would try doing a video while I'm out on a walk because it's so hard to get time to actually do a video. It's, you know, I don't have a regular job. Most of you know, or many of you know, but even though I don't have a regular job, I still find it hard to have enough hours in a day to do all the things that I want to get done, including making videos. And so I figured that I'd give this a shot, doing a video while I'm out on a walk and see how it goes. So what I wanted to talk about today was what to do as we're approaching spring and people want to get out. And you know, some people will be taking, due to the price of gas, many will be taking staycations. They'll be filling their bird feeders or whatever, enjoying their backyards, their pool, their barbecue. And then if you want to get out and you don't want to venture far, you might want to consider a trip to Mariposa if you're in Fresno. Or if you're coming from outside of Fresno and you're gonna, let's say you're headed to Yosemite, you could make Mariposa a destination, in as much as Mariposa is a gateway to Yosemite. You can enter Yosemite through it's like the southwest entrance. It's not the way that I would normally go here from Fresno because it takes longer. But anyway, I mentioned Mariposa because my wife and I took a trip there in 2018 and we really enjoyed it. And on the way up to Mariposa, off Highway 49 is the Mariposa Coffee Company. And it's a great place to stop in and get a cup of coffee, maybe a pound or two of coffee. When we were there in 2018, the owner was in his shop there roasting the coffee, and he, at that time, I think he said he'd been doing it for over 30 years. So now he's got to be between 35 and 40 years up there making coffee. And he's got a little room where they serve some coffee, and then he has a little garage area where he has the coffee prepared to ship out all over the world. I got my last couple of pounds of coffee, Mariposa coffee, from Whole Foods. So it's good coffee, and you can find it at Whole Foods. Anyway, suggestion, and I think you probably enjoy the visit. And if you're a coffee lover, probably find a coffee that you enjoy. I like the one that I'm drinking right now, the 49er. So then, continuing on from there, we went up, we stopped at the visitor center, and at the visitor center, I'll tell you what you can do while you're in Mariposa, and there's quite a few things to do. You could also look on the internet, you know, TripAdvisor or whatnot, but there's hiking trails and different things. Most importantly, I think, is the history and the mining museum. It's really fantastic. It's one of the best museums of its kind that I've been to. Really, really like it, and I think you'd thoroughly enjoy it. I'd check and make sure I knew what the hours were before I went up there, because I don't know exactly what the hours are. But Also with the visitor center, you'd want to check with them, make sure that they're open, because if you're into escape rooms, the visitor center has an escape room. And it's kind of a fun one. It's the first one I'd ever been in, and my wife and I almost escaped, but we didn't quite make it. But you do need to have a reservation for the escape room. So we just lucked out because we went in the middle of the week and happened to be, available. But reservations suggested if you want to do the escape room. Anyway, if you're making it a longer trip, I would suspect that there would be some Airbnbs in that area, but I haven't checked it out. We went up and back in a day, and on the way back, unfortunately I can't remember the name of the restaurant, but we stopped at this restaurant in Oakhurst. It was pretty much at the corner of Highway 41 and Highway 49, just as you start going up Highway 49 there. It's on as you're headed to Mariposa, it's on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side as you're coming back. And it's a little brewery, and they serve delicious food. I think I have a picture of it, which I'll put up with this video if I can locate it. Anyway, just my suggestion for anyone that happens to be like me, stuck in Fresno. I do have the domain name stuckinfresno.com, which I've not done anything with yet, but been here 33 years. For those that don't know, going on 34. So that's my suggestion for a little getaway. I'll make some more suggestions down the line for those of you who live in Fresno and for those of you who might be visiting. Feel free to leave a comment or questions, and I'll do my best to answer. And that is all for now.